Hello, beautiful people of the Thriving Relationships group. Hey, in this video, I'm going to talk about what is codependency and why you should care about codependency. Okay, it says we're live now, so just in case you didn't hear that, in this video, we're talking about what is codependency and why you should care. And my name is Daniel Robertson. I'm the creator of the Thriving Relationships Facebook group. This is a private video in the group, and I'm a relationship coach. So I'm here to support you, and I see a lot of codependency in the group, which makes sense because, especially, I'm going to say especially people with anxious attachment style, but really all of us have experienced some elements of codependency, whether that's from our families of origin or in our current relationships. And the good news is you can fix it. So, what is it? What is codependency? And codependency is if you feel like you're in a one-sided relationship where you feel like you are giving more and more and more, and the other person in your relationship isn't really contributing, and you might feel stuck in your relationship. You might feel powerless, like there's nothing you can do to change anything because your partner won't change, and you're really focused on them. The biggest mistake that people in codependency make is focused on, let me learn more and more and more about my partner's behavior rather than learning about how we feel and what could be going on for us. So the good news is if you feel powerless, the truth is that you're not. And I know if you are in codependency, you're going to say, you don't understand. There's really nothing I can do. I'm forced to be in this situation where you feel like you're giving and your partner is not meeting you halfway, or they're not even meeting you 25% of the way. You're the one doing all the work. So, the good news is that you can change that, and lots of people have changed it. And now that you have awareness that you're going to get in this video, you can change it. So, if you're in that spot and you want to start working on the how, I'm going to explain a little bit more about the what is codependency and why you should care about it. If you want to understand more about the how, reach out to me, send me a DM, codependent, and I will chat with you and possibly even hop on a consultation that's totally free, so you can understand exactly what you need to do in order to solve this for your own life so that you can finally start experiencing a happy, fulfilling relationship with somebody who contributes to you. And the nice thing about codependency is when you make the shift in yourself, sometimes that's enough to change the relationship dynamic. Always? No, I can't say always, but sometimes it is. So there's a lot of hope to be had there. So what is codependency? What are some things you should look for? Again, you're in a one-sided relationship. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. Often people in a codependent relationship feel like they're walking on eggshells because they don't want their partner to be upset or mad at them. So they feel like they're walking on eggshells, and they feel like their partner gets defensive whenever something comes up, whenever they try to bring up some of their concerns about the relationship. So essentially, it's this dynamic where your self worth is really tied to what your partner thinks about you and how they act toward you. And there's not enough just being grounded in yourself and finding security in yourself. So you can look for people pleasing. If you identify as someone who's a people pleaser, who's stuffing down your own needs and focusing on other people's needs, okay, that's a sign. If you have boundary issues, you have difficulty saying no, you say yes to everyone, that's another sign you're at least at risk. If you feel like you're responsible for your partner's feelings and you feel like you're responsible for how your partner reacts, you've already done work to try to take criticism out of your communication, and you still feel responsible. How do I communicate in a way where my partner doesn't get triggered? Well, if you've taken the criticism out of your communication and they're still getting triggered, if you say something like, I feel sad, and they get triggered by that, you're taking too much responsibility on. You might be codependent. If you are starting to feel resentful, right? You're starting to feel resentful and powerless in your relationship. You feel like you're losing yourself in your relationship. There are risks there that you might be in a codependent relationship. Um, if you if you're in a cycle where you're constantly trying to fix or change your partner, you're like, oh, if I could just get them to change, right? The classic example is being with someone who's an alcoholic and just trying to get them to get sober or to get healthy, right? That's signs of codependency, as opposed to you're secure in yourself and you expect them to take responsibility for themselves. That is a more secure approach. Okay. Okay, so are you starting to get some signs of what it means to be codependent? I've given you a bunch of indicators and things to look for. Why should you care about this? Well, I mean, number one, a codependent relationship is not a fulfilling relationship. It is out of balance. That's not fulfilling. Okay? And when it goes on long enough, it starts to affect your well being. So you start to become emotionally drained. You might start to take less care of yourself physically. So these are really important for you and your well being, over and above, the importance of having a healthy, supportive relationship. I mean, it can lead to lots of anxiety, depression, low self esteem, general feeling that you're just unfulfilled and dissatisfied, and at worst case scenario, feeling powerless. So, you really deserve to be in a relationship where you feel loved and respected and where your partner is contributing as a partner, right? That's what a partnership is. It's not about scorekeeping, who's doing more and who's doing less. It's about, hey, we both care about each other. We both consider each other. When one of us comes to the other one with a feeling of, hey, I would like support in this area, or will you do this that, makes me feel loved. It's my love language. Making a reasonable request. Your partner doesn't get defensive and resist. Instead, they say, hey, yeah, absolutely. I'd love to do that with you. Can we do it on Sunday after I take care of this responsibility on Saturday? Great. We've worked out a, a reasonable way to approach a partnership, and you really deserve to be in a loving, supportive relationship. You can have that if you're willing to face codependency. And if you're in that situation and you're ready, or you think you might be ready, or you just want to get more information, just send me a DM. Just say codependent, and I can give you the exact next steps. I can talk to you about your situation, whether you think you know that you are in a codependent relationship, and the exact steps you need to start to get out of it, because you do deserve to be loved. I always say you deserve the love that you're willing to give. And if you're codependent, you're probably somebody who's willing to put a lot of time, effort, resources, energy into your relationship. You deserve someone who's going to give that back to you. So I hope this was helpful. Um, and yeah, I'm here for you. So thank you for being here in the Thriving Relationships group. Keep in touch with me, and I look forward to hearing from you. Yeah, I kept this one under 10 minutes. That's good. I'm getting better.